Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Guck nochmal kurz nach. Ja, es läuft alles super. Schön. Gut. Ja, in der letzten Folge. Ja, der Clash-Duell hat sich ein bisschen zugespitzt und wir haben neue Sachen kennengelernt, wie zum Beispiel, dass wir auch jetzt zustimmen können, anstatt gegen argumentieren. Also kein No, that's wrong, sondern Yeah, that's right. Die Argue-Dings und so. Wir haben dann halt bei Peko gesagt, jo, ich glaube, die ist stimmt. Die sagt die Wahrheit. Das, ja. Deswegen, ja. Komm ich. Ich wollte nämlich was nachgucken. So. Gibt es irgendwelche Details? Nein. Verdammt. Ha. Da gibt's. Ich hasse das mit dem Analogstick. Dass da halt, wenn man so macht, halt hin und her springt. Also links, wenn man nach links und rechts drückt. Was war jetzt das, was ich nochmal angucken wollte? Ich habe das Gefühl, das wird extrem wichtig. Gut. Genug geschaut.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Nein, tue ich nicht so da.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Ja. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time, shortly after the party started.
Genau, und Nekomaru hat gesagt, jemand wollte, dass jemand ihm dazu gebracht hat, dass jemand wollte, dass er sich in die Hose macht. Wie wir wissen, musste Peko ganz überraschend plötzlich, während wir sie befragt haben, auch auf Toilette. Das heißt, ja. Da war etwas im Essen drinne.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
So.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Peko.
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Ja.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Ja.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
Ja, hier, Sherlock Holmes ist auch vertreten. Nekomaru hat 1 und 1 zusammengezählt und kam auf 100.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Scheiße, nicht so laut rum!
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Bei Nekomaru das zweite.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Nein, können wir darüber weiterreden, weil das ist, finde ich, wichtig.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
Ich glaub, Nekomaru ist ein richtiger Frauenheld.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something? As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Falscher Zeitpunkt, Terror.
Seriously, stop it.
Danke, Hajime.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Natürlich nicht.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Hey, Mahiro, lass doch Fuyuhiko in Ruhe. Versuch zu
I'm only
helfen.
butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
Danke, Gundam.
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Das ist sehr wahrscheinlich, sehr möglich.
Laxatives?
Ja.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Ja.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the story could change drastically. Naja, wir wissen ja. Also, ich weiß es schon. Wahrscheinlich die Buddy Dishes.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Ja.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Whether Pecco's stomach was... Ja, lass mich
Did
da
you
mal.
eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office. Just a little bit from the...
There might have been some
Taro cooked the food.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Okay.
Crap.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Aha.
No, that's wrong.
Ich hab mich vertan. Ich hab das falsch angeschossen. Hm.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Wirklich? Aber da müssen Nico Maru... Ja stimmt, Akane war nicht auf Toilette. Das kommt ja auch noch dazu. Die hat ja auch davon gegessen. Das sind die einzigen drei. Und nur zwei davon mussten auf Toilette und sie nicht. Aber irgendwas müssen die beiden dann zu sich genommen haben oder bekommen haben, dass beide stark auf Toilette mussten.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
Und Nekomaru wahrscheinlich, oder gehe ich mal davon aus.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Ja.
I feel totally fine.
Ja, so gut gefühlt zu dich.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Genau. Taro ist unschuldig, meine Lieben.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Nee.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
Ja, aber er hatte schon einen guten Grund.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Ja gut, dafür hat es jetzt keinen guten Grund.
Cease this bickering.
Danke.
Let's just dismiss
Sonja?
Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Hiyoko, du bist sehr gemein.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Okay.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Ja, so, da bin ich gerade am Überlegen,
Breaker, and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Nein.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Mhm.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Okay.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
Ah, das war Zufall. Ich wusste immer, was das mit den
It's just as
Bügeleisen
Blue
zu tun
said.
hat.
The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Ja. Weil es waren ja witzigerweise 3 Bügeleisen an. Was halt sehr interessant ist.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Und wer war der Einzige, der in diesem Lagerraum drinne war? Nagito. Mein Verdacht bleibt bestehen.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Genau.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Aha.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay, Nekomaru.
What the heck?
Das ist auch meine Reaktion.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Ja.
That's inexcusable!
Hä? Okay, ja, ich brauch das gar nicht ändern. Ich weiß schon, dass ich den
The irons
AC-Timer
in the
brauche.
storage room caused the blackout, and for the killer to turn the irons on. You're saying they went all the way to the storage? Then that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Ja?
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caught, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to. If the irons caused, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through
So.
those words.
Daran muss ich mich noch ein bisschen gewöhnen.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Ja. Die waren ja nur ein Hilfsmittel.
Direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
Wieso schreist du?
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
Ja.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Hamhands died around that time too!
No shit, Sherlock Holmes.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Ja.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Was auch immer.
Indubitably?
Ja.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
Genau.
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, They just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Ja, und wer passt das? Nagito, du kannst das Gebäude am besten. Du warst doch in der Position, um an das Messer ranzukommen.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage,
Okay.
they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Und Nagita, der weiß, wie man Monokuma ruft. Das ist so...
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
Ach, eine reicht, aber den hatte er ja schon. Ja, 1000 ist doch okay.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Ja, deswegen...
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't
Okay.
have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Ja.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Ach doch. Ich habe ein gutes Gefühl, dass es Nagito ist.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Hä?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Ja.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside. For
Nein.
now.
Wir müssen mal über dich reden, Nagito. Das müssen wir mal machen.
We found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
Ohne bemerkt zu werden? Nein. Das kann nur eine Person. Das war... Die einzige Person, die das konnte, war die Person, die alleine war. Nagito.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Nagito. Es wird alles auf dich zurück.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Ja.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Ich glaub nicht. Wir haben schon einen Fortschritt gemacht.
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Kann ich Nagito umbringen? Ist das eine Möglichkeit? Mein Gott!
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
Ja?
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing?
Okay, Nagito war's. Nagito war sowas von.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Ja, das bedeutet das.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Entweder das oder er war's.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Nee. Du hast ein Rad ab.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Doch, Monokuma hat gesagt, das müssen wir machen. sonst sterben wir alle. Und ich glaube nicht, dass wir alle hier sterben wollen. Du kannst sterben, aber... Ne, das wird ja bedeuten, dass du der Mörder bist, ne? Ja, gut, ob wir 1, 2 oder 3, wir sehen, ob wir richtig stehen, wenn das Licht angeht in der nächsten Folge. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, sage tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal und auf Wiedersehen.